What sold day 145? The first sale of the day is this Lacoste button-down shirt in a men's XL. This sold in 5 months for a best offer of $20 plus shipping. I actually prefer selling the Lacoste button-ups like this over the basic polos. The basic polos are just a bit too oversaturated for me and don't sell for enough money, and they're just shrunk too much. Usually if I find them at the thrift store, they don't fit like the tag says they're going to fit. So they're just a pain in the butt to sell. The button-up shirts are a lot better. If you can find them in good condition, they sell for about 20 to 25 bucks. This one sold in 5 months for 20 bucks plus shipping, so a pretty good sale. Really surprised by this sale here. This is an Eli Cattleman Western shirt, which is not the best Western shirt brand to sell, but this one did have the rose embroidery on the top of it, which definitely added a ton of value. This was in a men's size XL. It sold in 3 months for full price $34 plus shipping. It was on my 15% off sale, so I originally had it listed at 40 bucks, but still $34 plus shipping for an Eli Cattleman shirt is amazing. That's why you want to be looking out for any of these branded, any of these branded Western shirts that have embroidery on them, or if they have the smile pocket, which is just the kind of curved pocket that doesn't have a flap on it. Those definitely add a lot of value as well. So Western shirts, even in not so good brands, can still be worth a good amount of money. Sale number 3 is this vintage Champion USA basketball jersey. This one is in a men's XL, and this is a Gary Payton jersey. If this was another player, it could have added even more value. Gary Payton was a great player, but he's not as well known as, Michael Jordan or someone like that. If this would have been a Michael Jordan jersey, I'm sure it would have been at least worth double, if not more. But this one was still a great sale. It sold in 2 days for a best offer of $34 plus shipping. Sale number 4, now a not so good sale, is this Looney Tunes Space Jam t-shirt in a men's large. I think it was pretty worn out and had a lot of flaws on it. It took 1.5 years to sell, and it sold for the full sale price of $3.47 plus shipping. Since it has been listed over a year, it's on my 50% off sale. But honestly, an item like this, I'm just happy to get it sold for any price. I should probably go through my store and donate some of these shirts that sell for less than $5. It's really not worth it if they end up returning it. It's going to cost me way more money than the shirt is going to make me. So items like this, I would not suggest selling at all. Just go ahead and donate them. It's okay if it's just a few bucks. It's not really worth the headache of selling it, especially if you're offering free returns like me. But they're already in my store. I'm just happy to see them go and get these moved out and make my store better as a whole. Getting low dollar items out of my store and improving it with more high dollar items is going to help my sales in the future. So number 5, it wouldn't be a what sold video without a Rain Spooner. So here's a Rain Spooner Hawaiian shirt in a men's large. This is definitely not the best print. And just by the looks of it, I would guess that this is 100% cotton. The 100% cotton ones are not the best sellers. Usually the best sellers are the ones that are 60% cotton, 40% polyester. Let's look at the tag and see. Yeah, this is a 100% cotton one. So not necessarily not worth anything, but it definitely is better if they're usually the 60% cotton, 40% polyester blend. This one sold in 2 months for a best offer of $22 plus shipping. I'm honestly really happy with that sale with how quick it moved. We're in the middle of winter and this isn't the best print. 22 bucks plus shipping, not bad. So number 6 is this Bean Flannel shirt in a men's large. This is an organic cotton one, and it is one of the newer ones. Let me show you guys the tag on this one. A little bit newer. It has the slightly fitted, so it's not. I don't think it's a super recent one, but somewhat recent. And this one sold in 1 month for a best offer of $6 plus shipping. This had some major flaws on it. If not, this would have been a pretty good pickup. I think these sell for about 15 to 20 bucks. But like I said, there was some very significant flaws with this one, so it sold for very little. So number 7 is a vintage 90s Nike track jacket in a men's small. It did have the vintage tag. I'll show you guys here. If you guys know anything about vintage Nike, I think this is a 90s tag. Maybe I don't think this one went to the early 2000s. This is in the mid to ish 90s. And this one sold in 5 months for a best offer of $19 plus shipping. I think it did have some flaws, and definitely being just a size small is not helping the value. So number 8 is this Tindale fire resistant or flame resistant shirt in a men's XL. I've sold many of this shirt before. I find it a lot in navy blue. It's always a great seller. This one sold in 13 days for a best offer of $22 plus shipping. Sale number 9 is this pair of Ruka hybrid shorts in a men's size 28, so a very small size. These sold in 11 months for a best offer of $10 plus shipping. Sale number 10 is this pair of Viori fleet pants in a men's large. These are the lightweight joggers. These aren't the best Viori pants to find, but they're still very good. I mean, anything Viori is going to be really good. These sold in 1 day for a best offer of $40 plus shipping. Sale number 11 is this Their skateboard sweatshirt in the men's XL. It was new with a tag attached to it still, but I think there's just not a lot of volume with this brand. This sweatshirt was actually super high quality and really cool. I tried it on, but it was a little too small for me. So I ended up selling it. It took 6 months to sell and sold for a best offer of $21 plus shipping. I probably paid 10 or 15 bucks for it. I remember I did have to pay up for it quite a bit, but I thought I might keep it, so it was worth it. So I'm still probably making a few bucks on it, but not too much. But I'm happy that it's going to someone else, and hopefully they can get some use out of it, because this is a really cool sweatshirt. So number 12 is a Zegna Trofeo dress shirt in a men's size 18.5, which is a pretty good size. And this was also, it has a little bit weird cuffs, but I'm pretty sure those are French cuffs, but they're just like smaller French cuffs maybe, or they don't flip over, but you still have to use the little metal things to hold it together. Anyways, this shirt sold in 3 days for a best offer of $35 plus shipping. I'll show you guys this Zegna tag. I think this tag is either a little bit newer or just a little bit more valuable, but solid white dress shirts from good brands, as long as they don't have any flaws, sell really well. Sale number 13 is this vintage Planet Hollywood New York t-shirt in a men's XL. This is a vintage one. It's single stitched, but it still didn't sell very well. These are just oversaturated. There's a ton of these out there. Don't pick them up when you find them. They're just not worth it. This one took 2 years to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $5 plus shipping. As you can see, I originally had it priced at $20, which is just crazy. Never going to get anywhere close to that, especially with all these flaws. I should have listed it somewhere from 7 to 10 bucks, and it would have sold pretty quickly. So number 14 is this pair of Peter Millar shorts in a men's 36. These are just the cotton shorts. They aren't the polyester ones. The ones that you want to be looking out for in Peter Millar are the golf ones, the polyester, the stretchy ones. This one sold in 1 month for a best offer of $10 plus shipping, and they did have some flaws on it. I have a few more of these shorts that I picked up that haven't sold yet, the cotton ones that didn't have any flaws, but they're definitely a lot slower sellers because I picked up a few of the polyester golf ones at the same time, and I think all of those have already sold. So number 15 is this Eton dress shirt in a men's medium. It was actually tagged an XL, but fit way, way, way smaller, like a medium. I think that's what caused it to be worth such little. It sold in 4 months for a best offer of $12 plus shipping. If this would have just been tagged a medium and fit like a medium, I think this would have been a $20 to $25 shirt. But just with the weird sizing and the weird tag size, I'm just happy to get it sold and move on to the next item. So number 16 in the final sale of the day is not a very good one. It's this Peter Millar polo shirt in a men's XL. This one sold in 10 months for a best offer of $6 plus shipping. This is a pretty old Peter Millar tag. Let me show you guys here. That's a pretty old one, and this is just a cotton polo shirt. Most things with this tag, if not all of them, you want to pass on. You want to be picking up the more recent Peter Millar items. That's it for the sales today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for day 146 of the What Sold series. Peace.